Reddit users, what's one thing you think you spend way too much money on? Food. Someone told me years ago money spent on food is never wasted. That was a lie. Most of the food I buy I can barely finish, or I can make at home for way less. Just trying to be a normal human in society. It's so expensive just to be alive. I definitely spend too much money on physical media. I lost count years ago, but last time I counted, which was around 2010 or 2011, I had about 10,000 DVDs and Blu-rays. I've slowed down a bit, but I'd venture a guess that I've added a few more thousand since then. I also buy lots of video games, and I've started getting into buying vinyl records, as well. Healthcare. A short, 20-minute, video remote Zoom call doctor appointment was charged just over $1,000, insurance covered around $400, I had to pay $594 out of pocket. And that is to continue a prescription. They have made up a rule where you have to see the doctor every few months, or they will not continue any prescriptions. I could have sent the doctor an email, "Hey, refill the prescription please," and they could have said, "Okay." That's all we did. But no, they have to ring up that sweet grand of money, choffing. Note, only in USA. Lactase enzymes. I should really just accept that I can't digest dairy, lol. And weed. DoorDash. I really need to be stopped. The Eternal Bagel believes in your willpower, you can resist DoorDash. I'm kind of amazed delivery apps have become so popular. They are so damned expensive. How does anyone afford it? Books. I have a lot of books I still haven't read, but I'm always buying new ones. I also sometimes buy an expensive edition of a book I already own. Non-essential for survival, skincare. I'm an adult and still need to cater to acne. Some drugstore products work great, but others don't. I've had to acquire some high-end products recently because my acne is escalating. I thought being a grown-up meant wrinkles, not pimples. Growling. Clothes. I always have bought cool t-shirts or casual shirts that fit me when I come across them. The problem now is that working full-time I rarely go out after work in non-work attire, and I have a bunch of t-shirts and casual wear at home that I only wear on weekends. I have enough cool shirts for 4 months of weekends. Wasting space and money at this point. Shoes. I've got probably somewhere around 35 pairs, but mostly athletic shoes. Adidas always has stupid good deals on expensive shoes, like 200 to 240 Ultra Boosts, and with a sale, plus my coupon code, I can get them for somewhere between 45 to 80, and I still scope out the outlet malls for Adidas, Nike, and Under Armour. Feel like I'm robbing myself by not taking advantage of the deals, faced with tears of joy. Board games and board game accessories. I want to have a regular gaming group, but can't find the time. For now, I'm collecting the games I want to play, and making sure I have all the cool stuff to go with them. Sports betting. That's one of my vices. It's brutal. What's your favorite sport to bet on? I know, I try to be rational, but it's difficult. I mostly bet on MMA, usually UFC fights. And MLB, sometimes NFL. I try to focus more on soccer. It's the easiest sport for me. I understand it better than most sports. It also can have a higher payout when I choose a multi-bet. So most of the time I will bet low on a combination of 5 to 6 teams. The nice thing about this method is by betting low with high odds, I only need to get 1 out of 15 bets to be slightly over, even if I will 2 or more, then it's a decent payout. I try to avoid betting on single games, because most of the time you'll need a big bankroll, and if I lose the betting is over way too quickly. LOL. Food delivery. I had a recent come to Jesus with myself after a sub sandwich was totaling almost $40 to have delivered. I deleted the apps and drove the 1.5 miles to pick up the sandwich instead. Forza Horizon and Minecraft. Forza Horizon 1 to 4 has DLC that equals to about $50 per game. I know I'm wasting money on new cars and expansions. But I'm not going to stop. I bought about 7 different versions of it, several texture packs for console/Bedrock editions, and I probably won't stop, lol. Streaming services. Got Prime Video, Netflix, Criterion Channel, HBO Go just to get home and fall on bed tired of spending all day in front of a screen. Lately, I've enjoyed watching films with friends and having a beer. 10 out of 10 would recommend sharing the watching experience with someone else. It is as if that content got a new life just because 2 people can't react the same way to a film. Plants. I have 43 houseplants and a small garden, but I cannot walk past a home improvement store without wandering through the garden center. I probably spent close to $1,000 on houseplants alone. Plus, then there's pots and soil and fertilizer and watering cans and humidifiers and hygrometers and moisture probes and pest control and… Oh God, I have a serious problem, don't I?